Dakota Johnson reveals a shocking secret. Jaime Dornan did something unforgivable. At the press conference for the indie film Falling Out of Light, Dakota Johnson stepped onto the stage in an elegant black dress, her usual smile gone. She didn't joke, she didn't dodge the press. Instead, she spoke bluntly, "I've kept this a secret for almost a decade. But today, I can't keep quiet anymore. Jaime Dornan did something that I can never forgive." The press room was dead silent. No one expected Dakota, Jaime Dornan's co-star in 50 Shades, to say those words. And she didn't stop. He didn't just betray one person. He betrayed all of our trust. Unsent letters. Dakota kept that secret for years. Since the end of 50 Shades Freed, she and Jaime have not been as close as they used to be. They stopped communicating, no longer appearing together with such chemistry. Many people assumed that because they were no longer acting together, the distance was understandable. But the truth was deeper. Dakota had written dozens of letters, complaints, disappointments, anger, but never sent them. Until one day, she found an old recording on her phone. One that Jaime didn't know had been recorded, in which he said what she called the cruelest moment of our working relationship. The Unforgivable. The recording was a conversation between Jaime and a famous director. Jaime, in a drunken state, had laughed at Dakota's acting ability, calling her flower vase and only famous for her family and her body. But the worst part was the next line, "I carried the whole movie. If they changed Dakota, I vowed never to come back, but unfortunately, she was too good a PR tool." Dakota had heard that part at least 100 times. Every time she heard it, she felt like she was stabbed in the back. They had trusted each other, gone through tiring filming days together, and shared the most honest moments. She couldn't believe that the person who said he would protect her from all prying eyes was the one who hurt her the most. Immediately after the press conference, Twitter exploded. The hashtag Dakota Speaks Out climbed to the top of the global trending list in just 2 hours. Headlines were everywhere. Dakota Johnson exposes Jaime Dornan, co-star or two-faced. 50 Shades. A beautiful friendship shattered by one cruel word. Jaime Dornan accused of insulting and betraying Dakota Johnson for years. Fans were divided. One side supported Dakota for speaking out. The other defended Jaime, saying that everyone says the wrong thing when drunk. But no matter which side they were on, everyone was shocked. Because everyone believed that Dakota and Jaime had a rare friendship between two stars. The suspicious silence. For a whole week after that, Jaime Dornan did not speak up. No statement, no Instagram post, no response to the press. That silence seemed to add fuel to the fire. People magazine quoted a close source, "Jaime is devastated. He didn't think Dakota would go public with it. They were very close. He's reviewing everything before making any response." Dakota, on the other hand, accepted an interview with Vanity Fair. During the poignant conversation, she said, "I kept quiet because I loved him. But when someone hurts you and refuses to take responsibility, the right thing to do is stop defending them." The host asked, "If Jaime called you and apologized, would you forgive him?" Dakota looked straight into the camera. "No, not now. There are some things that can't be undone with an apology, the in-between." Rita Ora, a close friend who starred in 50 Shades, quietly shared on her story. "I love them both, but everyone has their limits. And maybe Dakota has kept them for too long." E.L. James, the author of the series, also expressed, "I didn't expect this to happen between them. But I respect Dakota for being brave. And I hope Jaime will face it with maturity." The incident became symbolic of a larger theme. behind the glamour, how fragile relationships in showbiz are. Jaime finally speaks. 2 weeks later, Jaime Dornan posted a 3-minute video on Instagram. His face was bare of makeup, unshaven, eyes red. I was wrong. I said stupid and cruel things in a moment of weakness that I'm not proud of. And I let it stand as if it were nothing. He bowed his head. Dakota, I'm sorry. I don't deserve forgiveness, but I want to take responsibility. Number PR. No blame. It was a real apology. But Dakota remained silent, anger that doesn't go away in one word. At a panel discussion on women in film, Dakota said, "When a man insults you in front of others, and then quietly apologizes in private, that's the easiest thing to do. But when he apologizes in front of the world, that's brave, and I admit that. But forgiveness is not mandatory." She doesn't deny the apology, but she doesn't rush to brush away the wound either. And that's strength. Daring to hold on to the pain until it's truly healed. Time answers everything. A year later, at an independent film event in Toronto, Dakota and Jaime unexpectedly appeared, but on opposite sides of the room. They didn't say hello, they didn't talk, but their eyes met silently for a few seconds. A reporter asked Dakota backstage, "If he came up and said, 'I'm really sorry again,' what would you say?" Dakota smiled softly, his eyes sad. "I would say, 'I heard you. But some things can never be the same again.'" Single quote.